humanity is extinct, except for a single city ship drifting through space. Every day, colossal alien monsters try to shatter it. This isn't a story of heroes winning. It's a desperate struggle told through cold, alienating, and brilliant CGI. Before the cosmic horror, let's set the coordinates. Knights of Sidonia launched in 2014 from Studio Polygon Pictures, adapting the manga by Tsutomu Nihei. Directed by Kubun Shizuno, this 12-episode series is a brutal mix of mecha action and sci-fi. For me, this was a landmark in TV anime CGI, proving the medium could create something stark and unforgettable. It's not a high-energy action show. It's a slow, atmospheric burn about the last flicker of humanity's survival, and it's fantastic. The ship, Sidonia, is the main character. It's an ancient vessel cobbled together from Earth's remnants, and you feel its history in every cramped, industrial corridor. This society is built for one thing: survival. Humans photosynthesize to save food, and cloning produces squads of disposable pilots. The world building is merciless and efficient. It doesn't hold your hand with exposition, forcing you to piece together the grim reality of life aboard this last human city. It's brutal, and it's brilliant world building. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the CGI. In 2014, Polygon Pictures' style was divisive, and I get it. But for Sidonia, it's perfect. The stiff character movements and sterile textures reinforce the show's themes of post-humanism and alienation. These aren't expressive people, they are cogs in a survival machine. The CGI creates a cold, oppressive atmosphere that feels intentionally inhuman. It's a deliberate artistic choice that serves the story in a way 2D couldn't, and I love it for that. The antagonists, the Gauna, are pure cosmic horror. They aren't evil, they're just there. Shapeless, indestructible masses of placenta that can mimic anything they consume, including human ships and pilots. Imagine fighting a monster wearing the face of your fallen comrade. The show never explains their motives or origins, making them a truly alien force of nature. They are an existential threat that humanity can never truly defeat, only momentarily repel. This is what makes them genuinely unsettling and so effective. The mecha combat in Sidonia is incredible because it's not flashy. The guard units feel like clunky, industrial machinery, not sleek super robots. Fights are governed by physics, momentum, fuel, and the crushing G-forces. There's no heroic screaming of attack names, just the pilot's strained breathing and the cold, computerized alerts. Every battle is a desperate, messy affair where survival is the only prize. The tension comes from this grounded realism, making every fight feel incredibly dangerous. Our protagonist, Nagade Tanakaze, is initially a bit of a blank slate. He grew up deep in the ship's underbelly, an outsider to Sidonia's rigid society. While some find him bland, I think his simplicity is the point. Nagate represents a forgotten, more natural humanity. He eats real food, feels genuine empathy, and fights with raw instinct. He's the perfect lens through which we, the audience, can experience this bizarre and terrifying future, our anchor in a truly alien world. The supporting cast has some real highlights, like Izana Shinatose, a third-gender human who can develop into either male or female. This was fascinating world building. However, the show stumbles hard with its forced harem subplot. Suddenly, this grim story is interrupted by clumsy romantic comedy tropes, with multiple girls falling for the clueless Nagat. It's tonally jarring and feels like a cheap attempt to appeal to a broader audience, undermining the serious atmosphere the show works so hard to build. Beyond the mecha fights, Sidonia is a deep dive into post-humanism. What does it mean to be human in this world? The ship is run by an immortal council who have abandoned their original bodies. Pilots are seen as replaceable clones. Nagate is cared for by a cyborg bear. A sentient Gauna is contained in a human-shaped vessel. The show constantly blurs the lines between man, monster, and machine, leaving you to contemplate the strange, unnerving future humanity has carved out for itself. I have to praise the sound design, which is masterfully done. The silence of space is a constant presence, making the moments of action feel explosive and chaotic. The sounds inside the guard cockpits are claustrophobic. The hiss of oxygen, the mechanical groans of the frame under stress, the flat alerts from the system. It's an immersive and isolating experience. This isn't a show that relies on a hype soundtrack. It relies on making you feel like you are right there in that cockpit. So is Knights of Sidonia a masterpiece? Not quite. The jarring harem comedy moments and occasionally slow pacing hold it back from perfection. But what it does well, it does brilliantly. If you're looking for a hard sci-fi story with incredible world building, terrifying cosmic horror, and a unique visual identity, this is essential viewing. It's not for everyone, but for fans of grim, atmospheric science fiction like Blame or Alien, this is an absolute must-watch. Just be prepared for a cold ride. That's my take on Knights of Sidonia. It's a show that has stuck with me for years, and I hope this review encourages you to check it out. If you enjoyed this analysis, please leave a like and subscribe to Top Screen Tales for more deep dives. Most importantly, let me know in the comments, what series, film, or anime should I cover next? Thanks for watching.